Is the ACC on ESPN. We'll play 10 conference games in the ACC this year for the first time. Each school allowed to play one non-conference game. It's rare that these ACC teams begin with a league game. Terrible last year. He has a strong leg crane, so they're hoping he'll be much better this year, and that's a good start in that direction. As Cartersville, Georgia, outside Atlanta, great size and strength, 6'6", 220 is intent. Third down and 6. He has plenty of time. It's a strong defensive line for Wake Forest, and they get to him. Defense is their strength with 9 returning starters, and that decision paid off. Nice punt by the veteran Will Spires, 4-year starting punter tonight. And he's back as the starter, handing it off.
To win some one-on-one battles down the field.
And they were looking downfield, and Hartman ran out of time. And here they are on third down and 18. More time this time for Hartman. He has a receiver. He has a first down.
So good start for Donovan Green.
Play action pass. Hartman going deep. Single coverage. Lots of contact. Official Bill Lamagnier with us tonight from his home in the Chicago suburbs.
Restriction here. Gained an advantage. There should have been a flag.
Went to camp with the Ravens and got cut. Moore trying for the corner, and his team has had it once, and now Clemson from its own 8. A play fake to Travis Etienne, and a deep throw by Trevor Lawrence. He hits Amari Rogers
and a nice first down.
Rogers, the leader now of this receiving group. They throw it out wide to him again. He missed.
We already saw a sack earlier in the game. He is one of the best defensive players in the country.
Well, we just saw him
tackle for a loss. Longest streak among any active player by 7 games. Meetings head-to-head against Wake Forest. The last 2 by a combined 115-6. Etienne off left
for over 400 yards.
Etienne showing his power and speed. First and 10 from the 13. They flip it to Amari Rogers.
Field wouldn't be surprised to see him keep the football.
They seem to be setting it up with that action, and it's Etienne again inside the 2.
Clemson playing with a lot of pace here.
And there you go, setting up the run for Lawrence. Faked it that time to
Good as Etienne, you have to respect it. Everybody goes for number 9, and there's a clear opening for Trevor Lawrence on the out.
Last season, E.T. Potter adds the extra point. It's unfortunate the student body couldn't be here. The usual atmosphere around game day. But a nice atmosphere nonetheless. Great. And they decided on a run. Didn't look kind of scary when Dabo said, I think this is the most talented roster we've ever had.
Yeah.
Given the success that they've had. Quick hitter. Amari Rogers back deep. Very little breeze in the stadium tonight. Very comfortable night here in Winston-Salem. Rogers let it go. A good decision. It'll be a touchback.
Pick your poison. You know, I mean, you want to try to stop Etienne, well, then you got to deal with the passing of Trevor Lawrence.
Lawrence faked Etienne wide open down the middle of the field. Braden Galloway.
Between Lawrence and Amari Rogers looks.
Here's Etienne. Big hole. Burst of speed. Fights through tackles. That was a 16-yard run. Looking like he was going to pass.
And you need him at that position more than anywhere.
I think they can win battles up front against this new Clemson offensive line. Off his back foot, man wide open, and Rogers dropped it.
Win for them.
Never beaten a number 1 ranked team. 0-8 all time against number 1. All kinds of running room on the delay for Etienne. And he's inside for his career entering tonight. 7.8 yards per carry. Trying to get 4 and a touchdown. He got driven back by Luke Masterson. And Lawrence with Etienne on his left hip. He keeps it. Same play. Yep. Different direction. Touchdown. Trevor Lawrence. His
right.
B.T. Potter adds the extra point. Kick off. Donovan Green has no chance as that sails over his head. 115-6. Hartman steps into a long throw. Underthrown ball and a beautiful move back to the ball by Donovan.
That's a 50-50 ball that Donovan Green just went up and came down with.
One of the most highly recruited players they've had here under Dave Clawson.
In Dave Clawson's tenure.
They'll throw it out wide. The ball's free.
The ball long enough. Let's take a look at the replay here.
The play on the field is a catch. Fumble. Everybody comes at first down.
Drake, their starting corner, not here tonight.
They hand it off to Christian Beal Smith. A 44-yard try. Wind really not a factor. Line drive kick. And it is no good. Back part because he wants to be a first-round draft pick. Trevor Lawrence turns the corner.
Go 13 on ESPN2.
Clear. And now they're trying to manage their team during the season to make sure everybody stays doing what they're supposed to do. Lawrence, there's that rocket of an arm, and he's on target.
Part of that package that makes Clemson so difficult to defend.
Already 85 yards rushing for ETN. They bring late pressure for Masterson. He didn't get there, and the throw's on target. It's just weird that he has gotten better in pass protection. They hand it off to him, and he swung down for a loss. Lawrence against the three-man rush. Nice catch, but short. And that one is a beauty. A draw. T. Potter. 74% of his kickoffs last year were touchbacks, and this one will be as well.
He did think Boogie Basham was going to leave, and Boogie came back.
Pressure on Hartman, but there's Donovan Green. He could.
That was a record, but I think he's probably more like a second, third-round pick.
Hartman in trouble. David. He says he's a terrific young man, excellent student, was all academic, all ACC last year. Hartman throws, strong throw there. Would you fake it? They do not. And it's not a very good kick. Straight up in the air. Lands short of the 40. 2nd and 10. Takes the immediate swing to Travis Etienne across midfield before he got to receiving yards last year. Almost ran into Lawrence. Bounced off.
Lined up next to Trevor Lawrence.
Unanimous 5-star recruit. His first tackle as the time.
If the opportunity presents itself.
Midway through the second quarter, 3rd down and 6. Lawrence steps into the throw, and it's through the hand. Dabo told us he had a great summer camp. Wake Forest came after him. And that'll be a touchback sometime soon. 5-man rush, well blocked for Sam Hartman. Has a man open, and it's dropped. Last year, he's been in NFL training camp this summer. Mora, much better punt this time, and he gets a nice bounce.
But it's something that's brought more comfort to him in the pocket.
That's a slant to Ladson from the others.
And his footwork to try to improve his efficiency there.
Here's Etienne turning the corner. And
on this ball game.
Talks about Tom Brady's shuffle footwork. What a great job Brady does just to by an extra moment to get rid of the ball. That's on target. Brandon Spector.
That's his pre-snap. His post-snap has improved.
His comfort level looks pretty high. 9 yards. And they're moving again. 7th play of the drive. They began at their own 9. Lawrence the fake. Lawrence the throw, and it's caught. Right.
First 4 minutes of the 3rd quarter where Clemson destroys people.
A little late as they.
It was game over.
Kobe Pace, another freshman's come in at running back. He gets
his favorite target so far tonight.
Minute and a half to go till the half. Lawrence, corner of the end zone, caught for a touchdown. J.C. Chalk.
Defense. There were 3 receivers to the left of the formation, and nobody went deep with the tight end. It really.
3 of those were in their route of Wake Forest, and now here's his first to go in the half. Donovan Green back for the kickoff from B.T. Potter, but no change. Hartman under pressure. Throws on the run. Hartman swings it out wide.
Is it or not? And but they are pretty well prepared, and I think their culture is so strong, and it's been established for so many years that he felt like the talented roster will wait and see if it's the best team that I've ever had.
Lawrence gets swung
third quarter. I think it's important to get that game experience after you've rested and sat down. There's a little slip screen. Second.
full comfort.
Yep.
Full comfort. 9 seconds to go. They'll get
out of the backfield right there.
Something very quick to the sideline. And it is
Not a shot, but it's a long shot.
it would match his longest career field goal, a 52-yarder, which he made in the championship game against LSU. That has plenty of leg. That would have been good from about 70. I mean, that cleared by an astonishing distance for the Clemson Tigers as they lead 27-0. I mean, look at how high that is when it goes through from 52 yards.
8 more yards in the first half than they had the entire game last year, but they have 3 fewer points. So, but they get the start on offense. Here is Turner.
They bring pressure. Good pocket. Open man, and this time they catch the ball, and it's Jaquari Roberson breaking free, and he's all the way near the 20-yard line. First and 10, Wake Forest, and
to the slot receiver for Sam Hartman.
1 minute gone by third quarter. Good job of avoiding the rush by Hartman. Washington, they also were able to get him that redshirt year, and then you could play first half. This is from 39, the right hash mark. Zach Murphy is the holder. And that's more like it. One of the best kickers in the country, the prohibited favorites, especially without Ohio State playing football, at least now.
Thrown ball, very accurate on the move, rolling to his left.
Blitz. Lawrence got it off, got it to Ngata, does a little dance.
He's special when it comes to rolling to his left side.
Yeah, I agree.
Up to 3:01 after the 19-yarder to Ngata. Looks around, finds a man.
Keep his eyes downfield and make that accurate throw on the move.
A little trickery, a little bobble by Brandon Spector as he took the pitch, but he still caught it and he almost scored. At Clemson, had been on the staff, but promoted to wide receiver coach. There is Etienne lunging and in for a touchdown. 63rd total touchdown. Both are most among all active players in college football, and the aggressive pylon camera confirms.
Pound safety just powered his way to get the ball.
And gone on to college. Student body 88% black and Latino. 45% of the households. It's
Up there, I go and throw passes to some of the receivers, you know, when they work across the street at Peters Park, and they're nothing but respectful
toward equality is education. And the head of the board of trustees. Here's Walker trying to turn the corner, sending a lot of wonderful young people out into the world with a great education. 3-man rush. Hartman throws to the far sideline. Taylor Morin. He's made 6 catches tonight, first 6 of his career. Hartman got away for a moment, might have come in. Redshirt freshman backup quarterback from Lake Nona High School in Orlando. And the long
Bench cold. It's a pretty good throw.
Hartman gives it to Kenneth Walker, and he's chopped down. That reminds you of Palomalu with the hair, too. Hartman pulls it down and got stood up. I believe that. Gave it to Dabo on an interim basis. First play of this possession.
Players to be all in, and we'll see what happens.
He's been saying that for 12 years, the all-in mantra.
Trevor Lawrence, great play, fake on target. Davis Allen, another one of that talented.
On the left side of the field.
18 yards after the catch for Allen, sophomore from Calhoun, Georgia. Back to the schedules. And that's a real shame. It's one of the great rivalries in college football. Leading 34-3. Right up the middle. There's Kobe Pace again.
Here, Pace is the more physical of the two backs.
5'11", 215. He gets the call again. Oh, he had trouble with the snap. Might have been distracted by the motion.
Protection responsibilities for a freshman.
And it's a rocket. And it's it. The 29-yard field goal. Runner Trevor Lawrence off to a great start in 2020. 22 for 28, 351 and a touchdown. He's also rushed for 2.
Amy Newman obviously transferred to Georgia and then opted out, but I don't think there's a drop-off from Newman to Hartman when Hartman's home.
Hartman earned it. Played almost the entire year before he broke his leg late in his true freshman season.
See these two freshmen lined up next to each other. That defensive line.
It's crazy.
They're just grown men.
In the end, Ivan Moore on the punt with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
You know, 15 of those recruits were mid-year enrollees, so they were there.
Touchdowns. We're just going to call him DJ.
That's what I'm calling
the next few snaps.
Yeah.
Amen. There's John Bosco in Southern California, so he's very well prepared, well coached in high school. In Salem, North Carolina, where Clemson and Wake Forest go to the fourth quarter. 37-3 Tigers. There's DeMarcus Bowman. Absolutely not. We're going full steam ahead, and we fully expect it will take place. The players, he's 6'3", 215, was a high jumper, basketball player in high school. He's only played 2 years of high school football, one in Canada, one in Clearwater, Florida. Will Spires hangs up the high punt.
Ready to play sometime in October, and with the hopes of still being involved in it. You know, it should be noted that the SEC,
you know, thanks but no thanks. You have to be able to play for a championship, and if you're playing that late in the year, then you're asking them to come back and either play college football next year.
Quarterback Michael Kern, Lake Nona High School in Orlando. Want to start fine, but play a compact schedule and try to get.
Has to be a mid-October start for it to be realistic to be involved in what's going on postseason. I think that if the incentive was there and they could do it safely, yeah, I think they could get ready a lot sooner than later.
And they're a full conference member in football. Got the other two
against this super talented Clemson football team.
A much anticipated game on November 7th.
NFL said, listen, we don't mind. We'll send you some masks. Just clean it up real cold. I'm still
it was just to match your very nice suit that you're wearing here today. Thank our crew. Always have to work very hard, and even harder with all the COVID protocols far tonight.
Yeah, he's trying.
Last year they averaged 76 players played per game. That was 12 more per game than any other program in the country. Nice move after the catch. Jaquari Roberson, coordinator, left after last year to become the head coach in South Florida. Kern to the corner of the end zone, incomplete. Justice Ellison just got his first carry as a member of the Wake Forest team.
All have to be pulling in the same direction, and they certainly have that at Clemson.
They spend a lot of money there on their football program. Skiba made 34 in a row. The kickoff down to Cornell Powell, decides to return it. Only gets swung down at the fifth.
This team, and he's done that. And also, you know, he was the guy that first started reaching out to players around the country. Well, if you're Dabo Swinney, Brent Venables, this is a great teaching moment right now for your defense. No matter who's in the game, it's a sudden play. I mean, he's going to press cover. He's going to bring pressure.
He cares what the score is.
Yeah, absolutely he does.
Justice Ellison goes 1st and 10 after the penalty. Wake Forest just inside the 15. High snap. Griffiths had to go up 4. Elijah Turner's also into the game. Griffiths running out of time, throws it away. Top 10 in the country in total defense each of the last 5 years. Second to Alabama in scoring defense, and ultimately
games when they're blowing teams out to get these young players ready for situations like this.
In the end zone it goes, and incomplete. Broken up by Fred Davis. There is a flag now.
Every play.
Another high snap for Griffiths. He managed to play it on the bounce, and then it was too high. Griffiths all-state in Virginia in high school last year. Hands it off to Justice Ellison. One in criminal justice, the other in sociology. Griffiths on the run, hit as he throws, back line to the end zone. Touch.
Chance to make the catch, or it goes out of bounds. There's the pressure, just puts it to the back corner.
Centerville, Virginia, Westfield.
Staff for Clemson.
It's like watching a high school jamboree. Right? Yeah. He just looks so comfortable. He knew it. He knew.
Kobe Pace, just to move past Mitch Trubisky of North Carolina for the fourth longest. The record is 379 by Russell Wilson. The man let the clock run down. I assume punt.
Timeout, Clemson.
#1 ranked team in the country. When you consider 324 total yards of offense, only 1 penalty, no turnovers. They sacked Trevor Lawrence.
Backup quarterbacks look good. They obviously have depth at the most important position on their football team. Will Drawdy certainly look worthy of it here tonight. Drawdy again, and that'll likely be a couple of weeks ago. A lot of respect between those two coaches. As a matter of fact, Dabo Sweeney talked for a long time in our chat the other day about how much respect he has for Dave Clawson, what a well-coached team they are. And you saw a lot of that formula tonight, Todd.